semifinal, and we are going to see a good match tonight. A lot of experience on both sides, and a lot of good volleyball play will happen. With me tonight is our color person, Chloe Ong. She is the general manager of the VAS. Chloe?
Hi. Good evening, everybody. We just came from the women's third, fourth placing match earlier between Telok Blangah and Singapore Poly Women's. Telok Blangah took 3-0 and took the third place. And right now we have the finals match. So it's the Gold Team versus Volleysport. Volleysport was first in Series 1 and Gold Team was placed 5th in Series 1. So it's going to be a tight match, but I do see Gold Team being very consistent and coming up very strongly in Series 2. What do you think, Coach?
I think so. Well, they brought in a new setter, Francesca, and she's a big difference maker. They have been playing very good volleyball, actually, and both teams have big attackers that they can rely on. Gold, of course, in the gold uniforms, and Volleysports in the red uniforms. We are about to get started. First serve is up. Volleysports serving. Young lady from Thailand. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Panita is her name, Coach.
Okay, okay. Set to Kim Chu, dug by Volleysports. Again, set out to Kim. Kim up the line, dig, left side. Kim Chu with the set, out to Su Ting. Su Ting out of bounds. First points go to Volleysports on a very, very good rally.
Well, Panita is very young, and in fact, she's only 15 years of age this year. A very, very young player coming from Thailand.
Good strong serve. Su Ting unable to handle it. 2-0 Volleysports.
What do you see the main difference between a player from Thailand like Panita versus our local players? Do you see any difference in the style of play? Or?
Yes, definitely. That's a great question. We have taken both the men's and the women's teams up to Thailand for centralized training and played many of the best of what Thailand has. Quick attack by Gold into the net. 3-0 Volleysports out to a quick start. The difference is actually how the young kids are trained. They're trained in the more modern, up-to-date game. Their techniques are all the same. They're all trained the same or very, very similar. Serve is long by Volleysports. And so their passing technique is the same. Their attacking technique is the same. And it's very, very sound, and it's used all around the world, whereas Singapore honestly tends to play the game about 20 or 30 years. The techniques are very old.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Attack by Serena Ong, who plays on the national beach team for Volleysports. 4-1 lead. Attack, Su Ting on the attack, heavy cross court kill. Now let me just comment further about 20 or 30 years. We have a number of coaches in Singapore who are beginning to they've worked hard, they're learning the game, and they are really beginning to train kids well. And that will make a big difference in terms of how our players begin to learn the game, enjoy the game, and in fact, maybe how the national teams begin to perform down the road. Again, attack, right side, Serene off block for the kill.
In fact, Serene is our beach volleyball player, and she's going to Philippines Boracay for
Su Ting, left side.
FIVB World Tour event tomorrow.
Attack by number 9 from Volleysports. Touch out. off the goal block. Right side attack. Handled by Volleysports. Su Ting. Middle attack. Off speed. Picked up. Free ball over to Volleysports. Left side attack. Cross court. Handled by Kim Chu. Run down.
Oh, that's a good save.
Excellent save.
Good
Free
run.
ball. And the off-speed throw goes down for Volleysports. Great hustle on the part of Gold. And both teams clearly playing very, very hard right now, feeling each other out, and we're seeing some really good volleyball. Volleysports up 3-6.
Well, in fact, Volleysport is the youngest player in the team is 15 years of age, and the oldest is 28, and the average is 21.5 years old. While the gold team, on the average, they are about 32.5 years old. That's about 10 years more. What do you
Yes.
expect to see from here in terms of the play experience?
You would hope that the old pros can get it done, and maybe that's why they're in the championship match. Service by Su Ting into the net. 7-4 Volleysports. Okay, so I guess the storyline is, can the youth and enthusiasm of Volleysports handle the experience of the gold team? Su Ting on the attack. Doug. Francesca out to the left side. Covered by Kim Chu. Middle, Ethel throws the ball over the top of the Volleysports
go.
defense for the kill.
Ethel, she used to be with us on the national team.
She was on the national team. Her work schedule made it very difficult for her to continue training with us, and she is just a class person. Glad to see that she's still playing. But that experience on that play probably took over. 8-5. Volleysports in the lead.
So number 13 from Volleysport is serving now.
Su Ting, nice pass.
Oh,
Francesca with the
that's an out ball.
center
Referee has
dump
called.
just wide. The opening was there, and she saw it. She just missed it. 9-5, Volleysports. And there is the vaunted tape ace. We were talking in the previous, Jaya and I were talking the previous match, how neither of us like that rule, but the rule is there to encourage more play. What teams around the world do is they actually assign players to have what we call tape coverage, tape responsibility. Attack, left side, finds the floor on Gold. 11-5, Volleysports in the lead. Timeout taken by Gold.
That was a big swing.
Yes, that was. Okay, Chloe, as general manager of the VAS, tell us some of the things that have been happening since you joined us in November.
Oh, I joined in December.
December, okay.
It's okay, but time flies. It really feels like a really long time. Well, some of the things that are happening is that we have started, in fact, yourself, you have run a coaching course.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Level 1 technical.
Yes, and this year we have more indoor volleyball competitions. This is the second series for the indoor competition, and in fact the top 4 teams will progress to Series 3 that will happen in July. We will invite 4 overseas teams to come and play, so that would be the finale or the climax of the indoor volleyball in Singapore. It's the first time this is happening, and I'm really excited about the things that are happening.
Yes, yes. Attack, left side. Kim Chu trying to handle the errant dig, unable to do it. So Volleysports comes out with the first point coming out of that timeout. In effect, they have won that timeout. 12-5 Volleysports. Left sides right now for Volleysports appear to be the difference in this match.
So Kim Chu is playing middle in the national team, but she's playing an outside hitter in goal team, yes?
Heavy swing by Kim Chu, going for hands, just missing, ball out of bounds, point, Volleysports. Francesca with the pass, with this quick set to Ethel on a back one, just wide. 14-5, Volleysports opening up a big lead here in set one of this championship match, Premier Cup Series 2. They are the defending champions from Series 1. Free ball to Volleysports. High set, Serene with the kill. Through the middle. Volleysports on a run right now, 15-5. Volleysports serving. Pass. Ethel just pushes it over. Volleysports again. Handling the dump by the setter. Left side. Big attack. Off speed. Handles it. Left side attack to Kim Chu. She hits it for the kill up the line. Great high line attack by Kim Chu. As Chloe said, Kim Chu on the national team actually plays in the middle, but on Volleysports she is playing on the left side. Ethel, short serve. Serene, cross court, good. Volleysports up 16-6, 10-point lead early in this set one championship match. Right now, it looks like youth is taking over experience.
Exactly. The score is 16-6 to Volleysport now.
Touch out by the left side attacker for Volleysports, 17-6. That attacker is one of the two Thailand girls.
That's right.
She's 15 years old?
Yes.
That looked like a very experienced attack. Su Ting, aced. 18-6. Volleysports dominating at this early point in the match.
So if Volleysport were to win again today, they would get 200 points in terms of the rank points. So that would make them the highest scoring team in the whole of Series 1 and 2 put together.
Well, the good news is that these teams are all advancing to Series 3 and having the opportunity to eventually play international teams that are coming here to Singapore. That will happen in July. 3 aces in a row served by Volleysports right now, 20-6. I don't think anybody saw this coming.
Yeah, the 15-year-old teenager is quite unstoppable, yeah?
She really is, yes. And there is that tape serve, left side, Kim Chu. Dug by Volleysports, back over the net, Kim Chu again on the left side. Gets it to go down, rolls it off the tape, has kind of a sheepish little smile on her face, but I think she will take the points anytime,
she knew exactly
anyway.
what that meant.
Yes, she did. Francesca back to serve for gold. Good strong serve. Good pass. Serene with the attack through the middle. Left side, Kim Chu off speed, picked up easily. Again, left side, touch out by the Thailand attacker. Kim Chu was going off speed with that, and it looked like the Volleysports people knew exactly what was happening, and they were there waiting for the ball.
Yep. So the service goes back to Volleysport, and it's 21-7 now.
21-7. Left side, Su Ting. Wow, what an angle by Su Ting. That is a big-time angle.
That was within the 3-meter line, was it not?
Oh, that was well inside the 3-meter line. That was probably at 1.5 meters
Wow.
inside. Extreme angle. Great shot by the veteran national team player, Su Ting. Serena on the right side. Doug, overpass. Easy point. Volleysports. 22-8 Volleysports. In complete control. Serena on the serve. Ace!
That's a very good ace serve by Serena Ng,
23-8.
who is just 19 years of age.
And emerging as a very, very good national team beach player.
Very promising indeed.
Just controlled over. Attack. Left side, Francisco. To the right side, Su Ting, 1 foot. Gets it to go.
That's very clever play by Su Ting.
Excellent play by Su Ting.
Yes. I heard the players call her mother on court.
She's called Mother. That's right.
Oops.
She's called Mother. And so Grace, who actually is a mom,
Yes.
every once in a while looks and says, well, what about me? So some nice light moments by teammates there. But she is called Mother because she seems to usually be one who takes care of a lot of people.
Right.
So it is set point, 24-9. Volleysports serving for this first opening set in this championship match. Out of system. Gold just simply giving it over. Left side. Attack, off block, and that is first set. A dominating performance by Volleysports over Gold as we open up this championship match.
Yeah, the points for first set, 25-9, and Volleysport took the first set.
Well, Chloe, can you tell us more of things that are happening in the VAS? It's been a busy year. Lots going on, and you've touched on the international travel by the teams, which has been tremendous in growing and developing them. You've touched on the coach education, the technical level 1 that we did. You're touching on this tournament here and the live streaming that we are now doing. What else is happening?
So another big piece of work that we are beginning to do is to work with ActiveSG. So to work with ActiveSG in learn to play programs, developmental programs, looking at the pipeline development. So previously what we have doing or VAS has been doing is pretty much a lot of events and support for the national team, but with the work with ActiveSG, I think we are looking more into the pipeline development, which is a very important piece of work. Like in Singapore, you know, if you do not play in a school team, your chance with the sport is pretty much gone. And when you are out of a school, which we call a structured system, you don't get to play a lot. And that's where your participation or with the sport dips, and that's what we call the bathtub effect.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think what we're trying to address here with ActiveSG is to address that bathtub effect, to get more people playing outside of school. If they don't make it to the school team, if they are not within the school compound, we offer opportunities through the work with ActiveSG to get people or kids to play more.
I think that is an excellent idea. It's a great model. And a lot of countries around the world have models that engage kids outside of the school system.
Yes.
You know, the U.S. and the Canada system, the North American system, heavily into junior clubs. The best players end up playing in the junior clubs, not necessarily products of their schools.
I see.
Europe has a heavy club system as well, and as does Latin America, South America. So I think that is a great move to partner with ActiveSG, with the VAS, in getting these kids going at a young age. 1-1 in set 2.
Yeah, number 12 from goal team, Joey just served.
Francesca with the set. Left side attack, Doug. Right side by Serene. Not yet. Free ball. Left side again. Heavy wrist away. Cross-court attack by number 9 from Volleysport. We have seen her do that before and wins the rally, wins the point. Right side, Su-Ting. Doug. Miscommunication on the part of Volleysport.
Oh,
Point.
this is the first time we see it happening for Volleysport.
Yes. You know, they won so easily in set 1. We might be seeing a bit of a mental let-up in set 2. So, I don't know if, again, with the experience of gold,
Yeah.
you probably don't want to go to sleep on them.
Yeah. So sometimes it's down to the mental.
It always
Strength,
comes down to
yeah.
the mental aspect. Volleyball is a very mental game when all is said and done. Great set. Su-Ting right side up the line. Francesca with a set, what we call against the flow, over her head. Great set. Su-Ting getting the job done. Giving gold a lead 3-2 early in set 2. Serene answering back. 3-3. Serena Ung with the serve. Right side again, Su-Ting, 1 foot off speed and manages to get it to fall. Finds that small crease in the defense. Indecision on the part of Volleysport. Point gold. 4-3, Su-Ting on the serve. Free ball, gold on the swing. Off speed, and it falls right in the middle of the Volleysport defense. Maybe we do have a bit of a let up mentally.
Yeah. So goal team is leading 5 points to 3 right now.
Overpass. Francesca, great serve. Kim Chu not quite ready for it.
Oh, that's a call by the first referee, Mr. Kenneth Wong, for double.
A double, yes.
A double touch.
And now forcing a timeout by Volleysport, trailing 6-3.
So,
Okay.
Coach,
Go ahead.
question. What do you see in terms of a women's play, a women's team play? What's the main difference between a women's team play and a men's team play that you see in Singapore?
The men in Singapore will, at least from the national team level, the men and also the school level, the men will play at a faster tempo. The sets are coming faster. The blocking is more of a factor because they're actually able to jump and get their hands farther across the net. You see back row attack more as a viable weapon in the men's game. On the women, however, you see better defense. You see sometimes better passing. You can see better serving actually with the women as well. So both have their strengths that are unique to their particular style of game. That's a good question. And we've got a touch out by Gold, coming out, winning that timeout, now in control, 7-3.
Yeah, that's a good spike by Chang Siu Yi. Oh, that's a real attack from the back court.
Slicing the middle of the Gold defense. I think that's, in the United States, what we call a husband and wife play. No communication.
Oh, wow.
Tongue in cheek. Cross court, Doug. Serene managing the ball over and almost and getting the kill. Catching Gold, not really expecting the off speed in the hole. 7-5. Volleysport's trailing in this set, but winning set 1 convincingly. Serve out. 8-5. Tip attempt, not good. Francesca, block back by Gold. Serene, no, left side, Gold. Off block, point Gold. 9-5, Gold. This may be the experience that we have talked about versus the youth. Maybe it just took a while for Gold to just figure out what they needed to do against this young, athletic Volleysports team. Attack off the block. Volleysports left side. Cross court, Doug. Miss attack. That's too bad. Great defensive play on the part of Gold, but Gold unable to manage the ball over the net. Point, Volleysports.
So number 8 from Volleysport, Rosanna on the serve.
Kim Chu, right side. Cross court, kill. Kim Chu back to serve for Gold. Looks like a big blocking front line for Gold right now. Pass, Serena, left side. Double call on the setter. It is 11-6. Gold in control of set 2 after getting blown out in set 1. Ace, Kim Chu dials it up. 12-6. I think we actually had a 12-6 score in set 1.
You are right,
Volleysports on Gold, so we have a complete reversal now.
Exactly. So I think it's also a bit intensive for a young team to come out from a very big set in set 1 and then to continue and maintain at that level of mental intensity.
Yes, it is. You really can't sustain that. Enthusiasm for a few minutes is a really good thing. It can get you through a little bit, but it's slow and steady that tends to win the race.
That's right.
Net violation on the part of Gold. That set by the libero for Gold, much, much too close to the net. You know, that's one of the differences, Chloe, between the international game and what we see in Singapore. Singapore is used to playing the game of putting the ball very tight to the net. And in the international game, the ball's got to be at least a meter off the net, or you are going to have a very difficult time. And in fact, there's a lot of data on that. And if the ball is internationally, if the ball is inside a meter in the net, the attack percentages actually go into the negative side. It's a -7 on average. If you play in what we call the middle meter of the 3-meter attack zone there, attack numbers internationally go up almost 40%.
I hope I know what you were talking about, but I don't really. I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't know what I was talking about?
No.
Okay, a lot of players in Singapore are taught to dig the ball and to pass the ball up to be very tight to the net.
Close to the net.
Close to the net. And internationally, that is sure defeat. You are going to lose. And actually, as I watch it here in Singapore, I actually see a lot of times that tight set also costs the team points.
Right.
So
that's
a miscommunication. Yes. Huh. We said that in unison. Good chuff serve.
So Volleysport is closing up.
Free ball to Volleysports. Left side. Heavy attack. Cross court kill.
That was a very big swing by the teenager there.
Yes, that was. 15 years old. she's got the mechanics of a very, very skilled player, a high-level, very skilled player. She makes a difference. I haven't seen her play this well in last weekend or even yesterday.
I wonder what changed.
Well, she's playing for a bigger prize. Maybe that's what it takes. Tell us a little bit, Chloe, about the Active Kids Volleyball Camp that's going to be happening in June. Do you know much about that?
Right, that's the school holiday program that we are running. It's going to happen over 7 sports centers. It's a 3-day, 2 hours per day program for kids who want to learn about what volleyball is. And after this school holiday program, we're going to have a learn to play program starting in July, and that allows us to get more kids to play and learn volleyball. And we are working on a curriculum, a national curriculum for a learn to play program, which is very exciting. It's a big piece of work to finally have a curriculum that everyone can use for people who just learn how to play volleyball for the first time.
That is part of what Thailand does so well. And when we were there talking with them, they talked about how this happened about 15 years ago and the difference that it has made in Thailand volleyball, who now has actually emerged as a world power on the women's side in particular.
Yeah, and it's more than the curriculum. I think it is also important for all the coaches to be aligned in that, in this philosophy, to make it work.
Serene finally gets the kill. Great defense on the part of both teams. Both teams bringing good, solid attacks, but Serena finally finds a crack in the gold defense. 14-13. We now have a tight set again.
The setter for Volleysport serving.
Gold unable to handle that serve. And we are tied. 12-6 to a 14-14 tie. Volleysports has really turned it around. I think they have regained the momentum. Trouble with the pass. Gold. Su Ting over the net. Francesco with the set to the outside, but the gold attacker, number 1, into the net. Volleysports retaking the lead.
The score now stands at 15-14 to Volleysport.
They're on an 8-2 run right now.
What's that 8-2 run?
8 points. They have scored 8 points to Gold's 2 points. Su Ting, right side, off block, gets the kill. 15-15, set 2. It was all Volleysports in set 1. Serena, long. Gold on top, 16-15.
So the ball went long without touching any hands on the way.
Without touching anybody, yeah. She was just looking for open court, I think, and just missed it. Ball over the net. Second touch. Su Ting on the set. Left side. Handled by Volleysports. Left side to Volleysports. Up the line and wide. 17-15. Gold back on top. Left side. Attack. Stuffed. Free ball, back to Volleysports. Middle attack, Serene, kill. Boy, setting that medium set to Serene in the middle is a very, very difficult attack to try to defend. If the pass is good, that option is there. Ace by
Ace
Serene.
serve by Serene.
And we are tied at 17 apiece. Serene back to serve again. Su Ting, aced. Volleysport's now on a 3-0 run. This is just a game of streaks, but that is the game of volleyball. That's the nature of volleyball. It tends to be a game of streaks. Back to Su Ting again. Attack on an inside swing, kill for the outside hitter for gold. 18-18, and Su Ting back to serve. Ace Su Ting. I don't know if Su Ting intended to cut it that short, but it sure worked out for her. Again, trouble with the passing. Gold, left side. Dug by Volleysports. Left side attack. Volleysports coming back. Francesca, left side. Off speed, finds the floor. Gold on top, 20-18. We are now getting to that point in a set in which the team that plays the cleanest will be the team that emerges the victor of that set. And
Timeout called by Volleysport.
yes, it is. Timeout. And they are talking some things over. They have got to at least start passing the ball better. If they pass the ball better, they probably have more weapons than does Gold. But Gold has all of that experience, and Su Ting serving, and so they may have enough to pull this one out. And if they do, they get to tie this one up. One set apiece. Otherwise, they go down 2-0. And I think against this good Volleysports team, the defending champions from Series 1, that will be a tough thing to come back from.
Exactly so.
And we are at a key moment in this match.
Now, the one thing about seeing the Gold team here is that most of them are mothers. So you see a lot of kids running around the place, and
Yes, we do. And that
very,
is fantastic
lively.
to see. Bring your kids. Let them
kids-
grow up around volleyball.
Exactly.
Kim Chu flushing the overpass. 21-18, Gold. Su Ting on the serve. Right side, free ball. On the second touch, left side for number 1 for Gold, gets the kill. 22-18.
It's number 1, Chang Xiu Yi.
I hear she is a legend. Is that true?
Yes, that's what I heard too. And she happens to be Grace's cousin. Did you know that?
Whose cousin?
Grace.
Grace's cousin. Oh, runs in the family. Kim Chu pushing deep. Left side. Big swing. Blocked by Gold Sports. Kim Chu and Francesca teaming up for the
Wow.
rejection.
Number 9 shut down for the first time, yes?
Yes. How will she respond after being blocked with that kind of authority?
Yes.
Will she go tentative or will she stay attacking? She attacks and it's almost blocked again. Free ball. Francesca, left side. Doug. Again, the attack. Miscommunication. Volleysports 24-18. Gold looking now to close out set 2 and tie this match up at 1 set apiece.
Yeah, the ball found the floor between the libero and Serene, yeah?
Right side attack, dug by Su Ting. Does it have enough to come over? No, it doesn't. No! Quite a serving run by the national team veteran Su Ting. Su Ting, by the way, was a member of the bronze medal winning SEA Games team back in 2015, and she is still playing on the national team now in 2019. Volleysports serving. down 24-19. Perfect pass. Left side. Doug. Swung wide. Attack air by number 11 from Volleysports, the young lady who had been stuffed earlier. That was probably in her mind, and gold comes out on top, 25-19 to tie this match up at 1 set apiece.
Yeah, Coach, did you notice some people in purple T-shirts walking around?
Yes.
Do you know who they are?
They are Nella?
Team Nila.
Team Nila, and they,
Yes.
I know, are extremely helpful.
Yes. So Team Nila, I just want to give a special shout out and thank all the Team Nila volunteers who has helped out in Series 1 and Series 2. They are actually sport volunteers from Sport SG, and they come and help out with sport events. They help to organize, run sport events. Some of them are even trained in first aid and safety.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Well, I see them all over. I see those purple shirts all over the place at Sport SG, at Coach SG, and at events like this. And
Yes.
without that kind of volunteer help, there is no way for these events to really come off as well as they do.
Exactly, and the color purple actually started from 2010 when we run Youth Olympic Games. The volunteers were all dressed in purple, and as a form of legacy, we kept the color purple.
Love it, love it.
And 2 years ago, I think we gave a name to this group of people because they can't be known as volunteers, so we call them Team Nila volunteers.
There we go. That is really, really a good thing.
Yeah, so a special shout out to all the Team Nila volunteers. Thank you very much for helping out.
They
Thank
are
you.
very much a part of the sport team of Singapore, the Sport SG team of Singapore. It is truly a team event.
Indeed.
Well, we are tied 1 set apiece. After the domination of Volleysports in set 1, I don't think we expected Gold to respond the way they did, but again, they are a very experienced group, and that experience probably showed up and got them set 2. So let's see what happens in set 3.
Yes, and I don't think Gold Team is going to go down without a fight.
Oh no, nobody's going down without a fight. This is the championship. Ace.
Oh, that's an ace serve by Volleysport. The first service for the third set. We are now tied 1 set to all.
Volleysports on the serve.
For those who are just coming in, you're watching the finals match for the women's team. The first
Great
and
dig.
second placing between Volleysport, who's in red, and Gold Team, who is in yellow.
Quick attack by Ethel. Doug, Volleysports. Francesca on the attack, left side. Kill by number 12 from Gold. Joey Wei. Francesca on the serve. Serene. Free ball. Gold, Francesca, left side, Joey again, Doug. Right side, on top of the net, falls on the Volleysports side, point Gold. Taking an early 2-1 lead. Francesca on the serve. Out of system. Free ball to Gold again. Francesca, right side, Su Ting. No. Left side. On the counter. Set to Joey. Su Ting on the set to Joey. Left side. Again, still not yet. Best rally of the night so far. Free ball over to Volleysports. To Serene. Doug. Free ball again, Volleysports. Serene again, off speed. Dug by the libero. Right side, Su Ting, no. Serene on the right side, finally finds the floor.
What a good rally.
Well, both teams not giving a lot of things up cheaply, but finally, off of a free ball, Volleysports able to get the point. And we are tied after all of that action at just 2-2. Left side, Su Ting. Blocked. Tried to go with that extreme angle again, in which she did get a kill earlier in the match, but this time, Serena says nothing doing. Had hands across the net, was able to block it. Ethel on the quick. Doug, left spide. Kill, number 9, Volleysports. Service on its way. Perfect pass. Right side. Joey gets the kill off the block. 4-3. Joey back to serve, trailing 1 point. After 2 pretty decisive sets, one going to each player, each team, I wouldn't be surprised if this set 3 is a very close set all the way.
Yeah, it's right now tied at 4-all.
Blocked by Gold on Serena. Quick attack. Dug by Gold. Left side. Up the line. Kill for Gold.
It's a big spike down the line by Chang Sui.
Good pass. Right side. Serena up the line.
Oh, and she
Answers
returns
back
one.
right on the line. Great answer by Volleysports. Serena back to serve for Volleysports. Tied 5 apiece. Tied 1 set apiece. Service long. Ethel, middle blocker for Gold on the serve. Right side, Su Ting. Blocked, covered. Over the net, free ball. Tip. Francesca, left side. Extreme angle, gets it to go down. I'll tell you, Gold has the ability to hit a very sharp angle on this Volleysports defense. Ethel again on the serve. Leading 7-5. Block, touch out by the tie attacker off the goal block. Chloe, tell us a little bit about some of the things that someone who has never been to the VAS website might find. Su Ting catching the antenna, point. We are tied at 7 apiece. I know there's been a number of upgrades to the website. There are resources now, links to resources from associations around the world. A great place for coaches to go if they want to learn a new drill or a new technique, or just get the latest news on what's happening in terms of our sport anywhere in the world or here in Singapore.
Yes, that's right. We are, for a start, we're trying to revamp our website to give it a new look. And we are starting to, going around to take photos of our players, coaches, council members, and to put those photos up and to let people or fans of volleyball know who they are, who are the faces behind volleyball in Singapore. Yeah, and like you said, we are trying to put in more resources, news, informations about volleyball in Singapore.
9-7 after the tip falls on the Volleysport side. Kim Chiu on the attack. Dug, left side. Dug again by Gold. Extreme angle again, finds Gold with that heavy angle attack, finds open court on the Volleysport side.
We have seen quite a fair bit of that coming from Gold. Do you want to talk about the mechanics of executing that kind of spikes? Is it very difficult?
It can be very difficult. One of the things, the phrase is called wrist away. And you go ahead and you approach. You try to approach from just outside of the sideline, and then you approach into the set, and then you turn your wrist essentially thumb down, and that will give what we call wrist away, and that allows the hand to attack the ball into that extreme angle. If you want to go line, you attack thumb up, or if you want to hit what we call a cross body, you go with thumb up. Cross body, I run my hand across my body, taking the ball across my body, or wrist away, which we are seeing on that extreme angle, where you just simply rotate your hand, thumb down.
Right, thumb up, thumb down.
Thumb up, thumb down.
That's easy to remember, but I don't think it's easy to execute.
No, you have to practice it.
A lot of precision is
Lots
needed.
of practice. The only way to get good is to practice. Su Ting on the serve. Great serve. Free ball. Kim Chiu on the attack. Kill. That is an example right there of Kim Chiu of hitting cross body. A right-hander, and she hit it so that it landed to her left and ended up getting the kill. That would be the opposite. That's the thumb up versus the thumb down that we talk about on that left side. For the viewers, they could see that. Probably hard to envision to someone who's just listening.
So that's another point to Gold Team,
Gold
who's
Team
leading
13-7. Ace Su Ting dials up another one. 14-7. It looks like the serve receive for Volleysports, which had been so good, and of course it wasn't. They didn't have to pass a lot of balls. They were serving a lot of balls. Has been tested, and we have another ace by Su Ting. 15-7. Volleysports having a really tough time with the veteran national team player serve, Su Ting. Going right back at the same player that she had gotten two aces before. Free ball. Kim Chiu, almost. And the counterattack by Volleysports goes wide. 16-7. The same score that we saw in set one, only Volleysports was ahead. Boy, have things changed. Su Ting staying on that same passer. Number 8 for Volleysports. Attack. No. Left side. Off. Francesca's block of Gold. Finally, the bleeding has stopped. Heck of a serving run by Su Ting. Ace. Volleysports answers right back. 16-9. Looks like we have a battle of serves going right now. Both teams serving up aces. Serene. Francesca on the center dump, doesn't go. Left side attack. Run down. Gold unable to handle it. Attack from the left side by number 11, the young lady, the 15-year-old from Thailand.
So we have a substitution in goal team. Su Ting is substituted by Grace, number 19.
Grace Seat is a setter on the national team.
So coach,
She was,
you
yes,
have
go
two
ahead.
setters on the team right now, in goal team.
Mhm.
What's happening here?
They are possibly either putting Grace in to help with the passing, or they are looking at running some kind of 6-2, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like Francesca is going to continue being the setter, and they expect Grace to be a passer.
So it's a defensive play.
It's a defensive play, yes. And we have a touch call. Volleysports getting the touch off the hands.
Net touch by Francesca.
Gold still ahead. Francesca setting the left side. Attack. Doug. Miscommunication. Quick attack. Kim Chu. Into the right, or into the left back corner. Nobody there for Volleysports.
And she found it.
She found the hole. 17-11. Gold still in control. Bad pass. Grace on the set, left side.
It's a touch out.
Touch out off the top of the block. Great swing by
Joey.
Joey. Good pass, Volleysports. Left side. Blocked! Francesca and Kim Chu teaming up for the stuff.
The goal team has got a very good lead right now, yeah? 19-11.
Left side, Serena just having to spin the ball over. Almost gets it down. Left side. Good defense on both sides. Kim Chu off speed. Called for the double touch. For the double lift.
Holding. That's what we call it.
Bounced off.
Okay.
Bounced off of her hand. So either way, it's a lift or it's a double contact. Either way, it's loss of point.
So the Volleysport has kind of anticipated where the goal team's outside hitter is going to place the ball.
Yes, they have. Grace, who was put in to pass, thought that serve was going to go out, but it caught the back of the court for Gold, and they have now given up a few points. It was 19-11. It is now 19-13. Can Volleysports come back? Kim Chu, right side. Kim Chu on the attack. Doug by Volleysports. Left side. No, Serena into the middle. Doug, Gold. Right side to Serena. And finds the floor, cross court. 14-11. Here comes Volleysports coming back. (19-14). Good pass by Gold. Kim Chu through the hands of the right back defender for Volleysports. Point. 20-14 Gold. Kim Chu back to serve. Into the net. 20-15.
Service error by goal team.
Volleysports back to serve. Grace on the pass. Left side. Cross court again, finding court. Great wrist away attack, or turn that wrist so the thumb is down to get that cross court attack, to get it to go down.
So now Su Ting is coming back into the court. She's in front court now.
Francesca on the serve. Trouble. Overpass. Pushed to the floor by Ethel. Middle blocker for gold. 22-15. 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. A serve by Francesca. 23-15. Timeout, Volleysports. Right now, I think Volleysports is in a very, very deep hole. And as a coach, this is a difficult place to be. It looks pretty hopeless. I've coached the game long enough to have been a part of some comebacks like this, but I have to say that right now it is highly, highly likely that gold is going to take a 2-1 lead. And the way they are playing, much more steady, the momentum has clearly shifted back to them.
Yeah, and it's good to notice that gold team does not really have a coach to talk themselves out, so they are kind of like self-regulated.
Self-regulated, and you know, there's something really good about that when players know how to coach themselves. Attack off the block of gold. Good play by Volleysports coming out of the timeout, but they've got a lot of ground to make up. Gold serving, trailing 23-16. Ethel, quick, doesn't go. Free ball, back to gold. Right side attack, Su Ting gets the floor. 24-16.
We're now at the set point for the third set. With 8 points lead for gold team.
On the serve, serving out. Of course, they have the luxury of staying aggressive and serving aggressively and hoping to force a mistake. Serene on the serve for Volleysports. Ball hits the tape. Su Ting. Not yet. Serene on the attack.
Oh, it's
the ball dribbles over the net on a desperation dig move by Gold. It goes over the net and lands in court on the Volleysports side. So they now take a commanding 2-1 set lead, winning this set 25-17.
Yeah, as I said earlier, gold team finished 5th in Series 1 earlier this year in January, and Volleysport took the top spot. And now it seems like it's kind of a reverse situation with gold team in the lead, 2-1.
Yes. Can you tell us, Chloe, a little bit about maybe the U14 National Volleyball Championships coming up in June?
Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a publicity for Jerry.
Sounds good.
So the next competition that's coming up is the Under 14 National Volleyball Champs. This is usually organized just before the school games begin. So right now, I think we have about 10 boys team and 10 girls team who have signed up. It's going to happen between 3rd and the 12th of June over the weekends at right here at the Tampines Hub, actually.
Excellent. This is a fantastic venue for volleyball.
Yes, it is.
Okay, the teams are back out on the court. Gold taking set 3, 25-17, and they are getting ready to serve to open up this set 4. Francesca, the setter for gold in this championship match of Series 2, women's final.
So if gold takes this set, we have a winner.
We have a winner. We have a winner. We'll see how the more veteran, calm, controlled players, if they in fact win, how they celebrate.
That's right.
Attack left side by Gold. Counter off block. Volleysports gets the point. We'll see if they dogpile, hug a lot, or just kind of shake each other's hand and walk away.
They're self-regulated team.
Yeah, they probably won't dogpile. Francisca, left side. Su Ting. Doug. Extreme angle, dug by Gold. Su Ting on the right side. Serena through the middle. Francisca set, left side, attack. Covered by Gold. Su Ting, right side. Wide, going sharp angle from the right side, couldn't quite find the court. Volleysports takes a quick 2-0 lead in this championship match, Series 2 Premier Cup. Ace by Volleysports. 3-0 Volleysports, building an early lead. Francisca, left side, Su Ting. Too hot to handle, off the libero's arms, out of bounds. Gold on the scoreboard. Sering in the middle, kill. (4-1) Volleysports. The setter now for Volleysports, number 6, back to serve. Wei Ling. Extreme angle by the outside hitter, number 1 for Gold. Volleysports unable to handle it. Boy, they have really had some success going with those extreme angles from the left side.
Exactly. Oh, it's a free ball again.
Kim Chu. Cross body. Kill.
Well, Gold team is in control of the tempo of the game right now, it seems.
Ethel on the serve. Quick attack. Handled by Gold. Ball up on the net. Unable to be controlled by Su Ting from Gold, and we are now looking Volleysports still with a 5-3 lead, serving in this 4th set, trailing 2-1. Right side to Su Ting, 1 foot. Serena coming back. Francisca again. Kim Chu this time. Doug, left side. Volleysports into the net. Point, Gold. Su Ting back to serve for Volleysport, for Gold. Free ball. Gold. Left side. Doug. Serena. Not yet.
Wow.
Great play. Awareness play by Francisca. Ball tight on the net. Pushes it over the top of the defense of Volleysports. Point, Gold. Su Ting back to serve again. We are tied at 5 apiece.
Looks like the setter for Volleysport had a awkward landing.
Ace, Su Ting. That is, by my unofficial count, her 5th one.
That could be it.
It is my unofficial count. I'm going on a memory.
And right now, goal team has a lead, a 1-point lead.
Left side trouble. Francesca, left side. Blocked, covered. Again, off speed, finds the floor. No, still alive.
Oh.
Unable to be controlled by Volleysports.
The setter was not able to recover in time.
Gold on a 4-0 run. Su Ting on the serve. Up 7-5. Perfect pass, left side. Dug off of Su Ting. Off speed on the floor again by the left side attacker. Number 1 for gold. 8-5.
Well, this is the second consecutive tip over, yeah?
Yes, it is. You would hope that Volleysports would learn. And Su Ting hits it deep, hits it long. A 5-0 run until that service mistake by Gold puts them on top, 8-6. Left side, off hands, high attack. The left side attacker for Gold has really done a nice job in these last couple sets, finding different ways to score. This time skipping hands, as we say, off the top, out of bounds.
So we have a new substitution. Number 2, Clarissa, has just come into court for Volleysport.
Left side. Could have been a lift call, no call. Kim Chu. Net violation called on Volleysport's middle. She is arguing it, but it is not going to change the call. 10-6 Volleysports.
She just came into the court, and I think she's getting just warm up, I think.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you don't want to come in and cost points like that. Serena out of the back row into the net, and we have a timeout by Volleysports, trailing Gold 11-6 in the 4th set. Also trailing in sets, 2-1.
Sometimes timeout at this kind of juncture is very important for the coach to just take the players off the court, give them a breather. He does not necessarily need to give any instructions, just probably give them a breathing space.
I think it's important to get them settled down. That's certainly important, but I think one thing that helps to settle players down is if they are struggling, send them back out with a plan, so that they know that we are in control. We have a plan. Things are okay. If you send them back out without a plan, they may not know exactly what to do, and you haven't really then settled them down as well as you can or should. Left side. Everything being controlled by Gold right now. Every touch. Attack, cross court. Su Ting on the dig. Left side, Gold. Off block. Another kill by the left side attacks of Gold. Whether it's Su Ting or whether it's number 12 for Gold. Number 12. Again, dig by Gold. Off-speed attack, finds the floor for Volleysports. Gold, whether it's with heat from the attack, hard driven, or whether it's off-speed, keeps finding seams in the Volleysports defense.
That's a very clever play. Well, not every ball that a setter gives you, you have to hit it with a very big spike, right?
Exactly, yes, it's just very smart volleyball.
And it all comes with experience and a lot of focus and concentration.
Yes, it is. One of the things that was interesting when the men's team was up at the AVC Club Championships in Taiwan is there were a number of Olympians and world-class players there. The Japan team had Kubiak, who played on the World Championship team or the championship match for Poland. Not a very tall attacker. He found all kinds of different ways of scoring against the huge blocks of many of those teams. It was just a lot of fun to watch him just school a lot of very, very tall and talented players. So there's a lot of ways to score in this game and do good things. Good. Off speed, picked up. Volleysports again on the attack. No. Miscommunication. Free ball. Kim Chu on the kill, on the attack through the middle for the kill. Gold just seems to pick up all the off speed, everything that Volleysports is throwing over the net and turning it into gold. Serena on the attack. Volleysports. Left side. Kill.
Very, very big hit by Joey, number 12.
Whether it's off-speed tips, whether it's hard-driven like that, gold right now in control. 15-8, leading 2-1 in this championship match. Tight set. Off the top of Gold's hands. Great, good play by the young attacker from Thailand, number 11. Panita. I want to get her name right. We shouldn't. She deserves more credit than just simply being called number 11 from Thailand. Got to give people props. Francesca, left side. Cover, Suting. Again, left side. Touch out by Joey for gold. 16-9.
So gold team now has a 7-point lead. Francesca is serving.
Ace! Francesca. 17-9. Closing in on a championship in Series 2 if this continues.
She has had a few ace service herself in this match.
Number 10 in for number 9 for Volleysports. The coach for Volleysports doing everything he can to change things up. Smartly, Francesca goes right at the new passer coming in. Attack by Gold on the counter into the net. Joey for Gold. Not Gold this time.
So substitution by Volleysport. Number 9, Series 1 is in. Panita on the serve.
Francesca, left side. Suting. Heavy angle. Kill. She has had a lot of success with that. Between her cross-court attacks and her serving, she has made a big difference with this in this match. You would expect that from someone with her experience, but it's always fun to watch. Officials signaling for play to resume. Joey on the serve for Gold. Serena off speed, picked up by Gold. Again, Serena with the attack, this time off the hands, kills Serena for Volleysports. 18-11. Gold. Set 4.
Substitution call. So Joey is coming out. We have Mon coming in. I believe she's coming in as a defensive player.
Service on its way. Serving the new player coming in, the smart thing to do. Serena, off hands, kill. Back-to-back kills for Serena through that middle high set, that medium set. Gold still in command, 18-12, set 4. Volleysports on the serve. Miscommunication. Su Ting. Left side. No touch. Ball is long. Point Gold. 19-12. Ethel coming out and Vivian Ong coming in to serve. Vivian is a setter on the women's national team, and probably the strongest thing that she can bring is her serve. And promptly dials up an ace.
You are right, coach.
(20-12) Gold.
So Vivian is one of the 3 setters in the national women's team.
Yes, she is. Serena, not yet. Outside attack on the transition by Gold. Kill. 21-12, closing in on a championship, closing in on the opportunity to defeat the defending Series 1 champion, Volleysports.
Wow, this is indeed quite surprising. 4 points
Vivian,
away.
tough serve. Serena, wide on the right side attack, 22-12, a 10-point lead for Gold. Timeout taken by Volleysports. Well, Chloe, I'm not going to suggest necessarily yet that this match is all but over, but tell us at least one more thing that you would like to tell us about what the VAS is doing, good things in volleyball. How about the history of this event? How did it become a Series 3 compared to what it used to be, I think, the VAS Open?
So I think in the previous years, VAS just run one championship. That's the VAS Open Championship. And that was about it. And I think, like I mentioned, there was this bathtub effect. There was no chance for people to play or compete when they are out working. So I think this time round, Jerry, who's the brainchild behind this, he actually wanted to create more competition opportunities for people, for local clubs. And so I think this is a very good initiative.
We had an attack by Serena. Kill. Francisca, right side to Su Ting. Serena out of the back row, kill! Over on that left back corner. They have responded with two points coming out of that timeout. It is 22-14 Gold, who is now wiping up sweat. Either there really is sweat there or they are just trying to slow things down. Either way, you have to honor what they want to do. It's up to the official, the down official, to make sure that it's legit and that it gets taken care of in a timely manner. Serena on the serve, trailing by 8. Su Ting, right side, 1 foot. Tried to go with a very sharp angle, didn't quite clear the net. 3 straight points scored by Volleysports. They're not going to go away quietly. Serena on the serve for Volleysports.
It's still a 7 point away from Gold team.
Passes up. Left side. Doug, left side. Bad set. And we have a net violation on Su Ting for Gold. Volleysports responding out of that timeout with a 4-0 run. 22-16. Timeout taken by Gold. probably a wise timeout, especially since they have both timeouts left. They can afford to stop the run now, and if this doesn't work, they have another timeout yet before it gets really close to, again, try to stop the momentum of Volleysports.
Yes, sometimes it's a clever use of timeout to bring your team out of the court, out of the situation, clear their heads a little bit.
Yes.
Even though it's just for like what, 15 seconds, 30 seconds?
That's all it takes. That's all it can take. As long as the coach has something to say that can help settle people, those are very wise timeouts. The worst thing they could do, the coach could do on the gold team, is as they come out and they're shook up, giving up a 4-0 run, is to start yelling at them. That, from a psychological standpoint, is not a good thing to do. In my experience over the years, I've seen more teams get beat because of their coach than because of sometimes what the play of the opposing team does. Volleysports at gold at 23 gets the ball, that gets the kill, that dribbles off of a tape onto the Volleysports side. Su Ting with the serve. And she serves it long. 23-17. That was one of the best point-scoring rotations for gold, and they have just squandered that opportunity. Grace Seat into the match. National team player, both sometimes carry the nickname of mom or mother on the national team. Su Ting. Left side, Joy. Touch out. 24-17, and gold is now looking at match point, championship point.
So now Joey is back in court. She's now in front court, ready to attack.
Joey on the serve. Bad pass. Free ball.
This is a chance for a goal right now.
Bad set, bad free ball pass. And it cost gold. Opportunity there. Kill by Volleysports, 24-18. Still trailing. A tough road ahead to try to get back into this, but you want to fight to the end, and that's what Volleysports is doing. Grace on the pass. Kim Chu pushing it over. Left side attack. Again, left side attack. Volleysports, off speed, picked up by Grace. Left side, Joey on the swing for the, and it is out.
So Volleysport is closing in on the points right now at 19-24.
Going for hands and missing.
Just 1 point away.
1 point
so
away.
Near, yet so
it's
far.
Such a tough point to get sometimes. Right side, Kim Chu. Dug by Volleysports. Left side, attack. Dug again by Gold. Attack again by Joey. Long. We are at 24-20. Sometimes this final match point is the toughest point it just seems mentally to get.
You're so right. I've seen it even in a very high level of play in international
Kim Chu,
matches.
right side. Not yet. Serena, back row. Doug, Gold, left side. Joey again. Off speed, falls. And we have a new champion in Series 2. Gold defeating 3-1. Final set score 25-20, defeating the defending champion from Series 1, Volleysports. Good news on this match is these two teams are advancing to Series 3 in July, that exciting final event in which 4 international teams will also be joining the 4 best teams in Singapore for a showdown right here in our Tampines Hub. Coming up in just a few. Oh, we don't know where the venue is yet. I am sorry. I correct that. We don't know yet. Looking for the right venue to play that event in. A lot of good venues around Singapore.
So be sure to tune in to our website, our Instagram, for news and updates about Series 3 in July.
Series 3 in July. Chloe, last thoughts about this championship match?
Well, like I said, Volleysport has been very strong throughout, but I think Gold Team has come back very strongly in Series 2, and I'm not sure if it's because the setter, we have a new setter, Francesca, that has made a lot of difference, because her style of play is definitely very different.
Yes, it is.
From our local setters. So, but I think that Gold Team has come back very, very strongly and very, very convincingly in Series 2.
What I was impressed with was the way they played defense. It seemed like after that first set, they made the adjustments, and almost everything that Volleysports tried to do, whether it was off speed or even hard-driven attack, somebody was standing there ready to pick up the ball for gold. So give them credit for the adjustments that they make. It was experience over youth today.
Yes, that's right. So we wish them all the best in Series 3, pitting their skills against the overseas teams. Right now, as we speak, the officials are adjusting the net height for the men's finals match coming up.
Yes, it is.
And I believe you are still on the mic.
Yes, I'm on the mic. And
it's been a long day for you, Coach.
Been a long day. That's okay. We will fire up.
Yes, and I'm signing off. And next up will be Ming Tong coming onto the mic for the men's final match.
Everyone, again, thank you for listening. We have the men's championship match scheduled to start at 7 p.m. Get a hold of everyone you know, have them listen in, or come on down if it's close and enjoy some of the best volleyball in Singapore.